What's up, everybody? All right. So John's on his way, so he'll be here. Yeah. So we got the quite the show for you. What the hell is this? Why is it showing me a calendar? Yay! It's a calendar. Oh God. So any case, so we got quite the show. We got the big news that popped off about Disney, Bob Chapek, CEO, stepping down, Bob Iger taking over. I also have a little bit of a rumor that was sent to me in the terms of what could have, I mean, it's not an official thing, but it's something that I've heard not just from one, like several people have messaged me the same exact thing. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. No, I don't want to open. I want to shut it. Quit. Options. Remove. There we go. That was pissing me off. All right, so we got, not only that, we got, what else we got here? We talk about some more SeaWorld Christmas stuff, some Kennedy Space Center stuff, Steel Pier, Lake Compounce, Roger Williams Zoo, Haunted Acres, Fright Kingdom, Southwick Zoo, and whatever else decides to pop up after that. I also have I have a video of Voices in My Head that we did live Friday night with DJ Paul. We're going to show that in a little bit, because it's just so cool, and you know, all that good stuff. I mean, it was really cool doing that show, and John wasn't even at that show. He missed out on that show. Hey, what's up, Charles? I mean, he had something previous that he couldn't get out of, and I ain't even mad at him. I get it, but as usual, killing it. You know, I'll talk about that. I'm sure John's listening anyway as as he's driving his way here. But anyway, so if you guys remember, Friday was DJ Paul show. He's from 3-6 Mafia, multi-platinum artist, and it was fun. I didn't even know the dude watched some of my set, which was weird, because when I went and I met him later, you know, you could take pictures and whatever. And so I turn and walk away, and I'm like, and I turn, and he's like, yo, just want to let you know, dope set. So he had watched it, and then it was bothering me for a couple days. Hi, in the car picking up dinner. Hey, J Kite. You know, and it was just cool because I didn't realize he was watching. You know, I'm aware of everything in front of me, not to the side or behind me. I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess you chalk it up to when you're, I don't know how many of you perform live. I'm not just saying just music, just in general, performing anything. Like maybe you did karaoke, maybe you were in a play, maybe you were in a movie, maybe you made your own kind of weird little, you know, just performing something. Maybe you blow fire, you know what I mean? You do the fire stuff, whatever it is. Maybe you're a magician. What I find is when I'm doing a show, and maybe anybody out there that does stuff can agree or disagree, but it's kind of like you become that character of what you're doing, and the person that you really are outside of that disappears. You're not that person. You know, for the time that you're on the stage, you're not that person. And because like it's so weird. Like when I'm doing my show, it's like psh, done. Like what happened? It's kind of like you were out of your body. You were, you know, like for me, I was Dr. Gigglez. I went and did my thing, and when we did voice, let me tell you, when we did voice, you can even hear it in the video. People singing along, like. You know, when you got any music genre, whether it's country, rap, rock, jazz, blues, whatever it is, when there's a song that you know that becomes this popular thing and the crowd loves it, you know, anybody that you've ever watched that you've loved in your life, right? And then the crowd reacts positively to it. They're jumping around, they're singing, whatever it is. Well, that happened during, like, that's my hit. That's the hit if I ever had a hit. Like, crowd reception. It was cool. And you guys will get to see that. It's because Bizarre and King Gordy were not there, so it's just me, Fury, and Ether. doing the song, minus those two other guys. And the people were going nuts. Like, people used to go nuts at my shows back early 2000s and stuff, but this was like on another level of how insane the crowd went. So that's definitely going to be put on the list of songs for the shows. So if you come to, we're working on booking a bunch of shows. I got Fury on the case. I just want to keep playing out. Maybe pick up a tour or something. I just like doing the music, and all that. But it was, I sold a bunch of merch. If you didn't go, you missed out. It was great. Hopefully when I start doing some more shows, you guys come out and have fun. It's a fun time. We just hang out. Who's drinking? Who's smoking weed? People were handing out free joints. It was nice. I still have it. I gotta partake in that. That'll be Thursday for me. Oh, Chris, I know why you're here. That's going to be the main topic of the night, so we're going to save that till a little bit later. But I think John's here. Yeah, my Ring camera just went off, so John's here. And the dogs are barking. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking in the background. I can see the audio level jumping from their barking without me talking. Because I really want to get John's take. And when we get into the Disney aspect, I want to hear what you guys think. And I'm also going to give you my thoughts of what I think is going to happen. When, now that Iger's taken over. But we'll blow through the other crap and all that. And then right before the Disney aspect of it, we'll put the video, Voices in My Head. We'll play that. John, you missed out.
I know.
Get rid of someone in another chain. Oh, yeah. CEO Six Flags. Get rid of that motherfucker.
I know. Sadly, I missed out.
And it was eating me up because I don't know if I told you. I think I told you the whole story after I talked to Fury. Yeah. About, we're taking a picture with DJ Paul. And then I feel, I turn,
Yeah.
And then I turn around and he's like, dope shot, And I'm like, cool, thanks. Like, not thinking of it. And I'm like, but he was in his bus. How the fuck did he see it? So last night, I messaged Fury. I'm like, dude, do you know how DJ Paul saw the show? I'm like, he was in his bus. He goes, no, he wasn't. He goes, he was in the backstage.
Over there watching it.
No, well, he was doing a VIP meet and greet. And when I was on, the meet and greet got over.
Nice Versace.
I know, right? Yeah, look, I got crazy cool eyeglasses today. I just got these today. So Fury said he came out and he was listening and he watched whatever. Yeah. And Fury saw him. I didn't. I don't know if you listened to it as you were coming, like me talking.
Yeah, I put it right on. I was actually on when you actually first put it on.
Oh, well,
because I ended up was coming from Attleboro, so.
Oh, because I don't know how when you're on stage with me. I don't know if you're the same way as me. Like, the show's over before you.
It's like it starts and then it's like
boom, done. Like, oh shit, we're done. It's like, I feel, to me, it's like an out of body experience.
As soon as I start hearing the beat for the last song, it hits me. It's like, oh shit, we already blew through all that.
Yeah, it just bam, bam. You know what I mean? Just like go, 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 go. And it was just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. A lot of people, I don't know how many, there was a lot of people that came up to me, like always, at the end of the set.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, we already forgot who went on before you. They're like, you're so much different and so much better than, because when if you take a step back and you watch everybody, and I'm not knocking the artist, but everybody looks the same and sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's not.
You're just not.
I stick out like a sore thumb. I got the green hair. I got a doctor outfit. I'm talking this crazy shit. Everybody's like trying to.
You're being you, and you're unique into your Dr. Gigglez persona. Everybody else is still trying to be like that persona of, say, okay, DMX or Eminem or like any Lil Baby or whoever they want to be looking like.
Yeah.
You're unique.
Yeah.
No matter what way you look at it, you're unique. Same thing with me. My persona's unique.
And speaking of something cool, Jess showed me this today. Didn't even know this thing existed on Haunted Hills. Not that they can see this, but I want you to see this. She, it's in the clowns. What the hell is it? Because Jess saw it. And she showed me it. Oh, wait, maybe the next page? No. There was a clown doctor outfit.
Yeah, I actually seen it myself.
Slaughterhouse. Where's doctors? Or asylum? Maybe they put it there. Ooh, morgue body. I like that. Ooh, that one's nice. That's so weird. It's not there now.
I even seen it myself.
With all the polka dots all over it? Yeah. That's what I was going to show you, but I can't find it right now. Oh, well.
I meant to take a screenshot of it myself, and it's like, I go back to the page and I couldn't find it.
I don't know how Jess found it, but I don't know. But in any case, so I was almost thinking about buying it to fit the multi-personality of Gigglez between being a clown and from the haunt and being the doctor. And it's basically my...
There was another site that I seen something like that, too.
Yeah, she was showing me, this. See how it has...
Yeah.
She was like, oh, maybe you get something like that. I had something similar to that years ago. Now, obviously, this is better quality than what I had.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's the evolution. You know, the evolution.
Keep the evolution alive.
Yeah, just keep changing things every so often. Little bits and pieces. So anyway, so let's get through all the other itty-bitty titty committee of news. Yep. And then the rest of the show, we'll just talk about Disney. Mm-hmm. And get that done with, because it's... All right, so... SeaWorld, they're adding more to their Christmas celebration. So, I mean, we all know they have their Sesame Street Parade. They have all the meet and greets with Santa and Rudolph and Yukon Cornelius and everybody. You know what I mean? So you have all that stuff.
Don't mind me. You went down the wrong pipe.
Uh-oh.
I hate when that happens.
And then they have... they have all these different ice skating shows and whatever. So anyway, and I think that's what this is. So it says, they announced after a 2-year hiatus of Oh Wondrous Night show will return to the park's Nautilus Theater in time for SeaWorld Orlando's Christmas celebration. New this year will be screenings of Sesame Street, The Nutcracker, starring Elmo and Tango, will play on select dates in the Seafire Grill, December 3rd through 4th, 10th through 11th, and 17th through 18th. I'll be there. Let me look at a calendar. Let me look at my phone, my calendar. I'll tell you exactly what date I will be at. That's a park. Yeah. Where are we? All right. So the 7th, we're flying in at night. Right. The Wednesday. So the Thursday, we're gonna go to Universal, and then the Friday, SeaWorld, the 9th, and then the 10th going back to Universal, then the 11th flying home. So that's when I'm back. You all right there, buddy? Need a little help?
There you go. That's up.
Okay, well, that's good. We don't need you dying on the show. Yeah. I'd have to delete the show. I wouldn't even be able to keep it. I don't think
you can do CPR.
I don't think YouTube would appreciate a real death scene.
Think of it as Game of Thrones.
I know, right? Tango is Elmo's dog, apparently. Tango is a full-body character at the park in PA. Yeah. I never even heard of Tango.
Me neither. It's a good addition, though, to bringing that show back and then bringing the Sesame Street, the Nutcracker.
Yep.
It's a good addition for SeaWorld because now it brings more of a family aspect again.
Yeah, so not only do you have all the lights for SeaWorld, you got the Rudolph and Friends, you got Sesame Street characters, the Sesame Street Parade, you got Santa Claus. There's a whole...
Yeah, you got the whole kit and caboodle over there.
Yeah, so I'll... Because I think... I know how you feel, dude. I was doing that today. My throat was so dry and itchy, and...
It's the weather.
And I was like, what is this crap? Where is it? Things to do, attractions, event. Where's events? There we go. Christmas. Yeah, goggle, bitch. No, I'm kidding.
That's what she said.
Christmas celebration vacation, $49. I don't know what the hell that
That
is.
ain't too bad, actually.
I think it's just a ticket.
Yeah.
But what? Oh yeah. Let me see. Select dates. Can I? They were showing me. Oh wait. Where is park hours? There we go.
Park hours.
Yeah. See, then it tells you. Yeah. So Christmas celebration is going on on the 9th.
On my birthday.
At SeaWorld. Oh, so I'll be at SeaWorld for your birthday.
Yes.
Oh boy. And then I know Universal Orlando, Mannheim Steamroller.
You lucky prick.
It's included with the ticket, but when you go for Christmas,
They put on a good show.
I've never seen them live, but I do like their music. I know that would be something that people would be like, you like that? Like, I'm this hardcore
Hey, I was
serial killer.
I was ripping Christmas music all the way here.
I thought you were going to say ripping farts all the way here.
Besides that.
I just want to look at where is events and stuff. I don't like this website. Hotels, special deals, express, park tickets. What about plan your visit? What about events? Resort. There's an actual point for me doing this instead of just
looking through it.
Yeah, things to do.
Things to do.
Events. Here we go. Where are we? Where's Christmas? They got Christmas.
And Wizardly World.
Oh, holidays. That's what I want. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I finally.
Grinchmas.
Yep, Grinchmas. I got to see that again. Plus, we're doing breakfast with the Grinch.
I can't wait to see that.
Me too. But I won't have my fancy new glasses for that.
That sucks.
Oh, I so want. They take 21 days.
Yeah.
I said to the lady at LensCrafters, I said, maybe they can take 14 days. And she goes, why? I'm like, I'm leaving for Florida in 15. She goes, maybe they will.
You'd shit yourself if she calls you and you're like 13 days later.
Yeah, so at that, for those that have been to Universal Orlando, when you're in that side, not islands, they have that stage, you walk by, you know, that's where Mannheim Steamroller, they got December 3rd, 4th, 10th, and 11th. So the 10th, I will
be there.
Yep.
And I'll be at the party.
Oh, yeah, I was going to go to that party until we decided to do that. Oh, yeah, so this is the breakfast thing. Start your day at Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous with the Grinch and his Whoville friends. Enjoy a tasty breakfast buffet with themed food and breakfast favorites, too, including a non-alcoholic beverage and specialty treats. Oh, get one digital download photo from one of your character interactions. It's $41.99 per adult, ages 10.
Question. Is this Whovilation for you?
Hoovalation. Yeah, I think it is. There was a menu, though.
I knew you would know what that came from.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. There was a menu, and it had, like, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Oh, and that All Hallows Eve store in Islands of Adventure that's always themed to, like, Halloween and stuff.
Yeah.
They're doing a Krampus theme. It's already up now.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, and I found the video. I found a video that Jess didn't find.
Holy crap.
She was like, where did you
That's a miracle.
I know. She's like, where did you find this? What happened? Oh, I saw there was an alleged Twitter mutiny. About what? The History and Leisure. This says, you should have just asked what it was called. Bring food poisoning pills? Why? What do you know that I don't know about this, Chris? Are you talking about the breakfast, obviously? What, am I going to get food poisoning and die or something? And what was it? And what are you talking about? You should have just asked what it was called. I don't know what he means by that. What was called? I don't know. You know. I hate the delay.
I know.
I hate the delay.
I know.
That's all right. We'll move on to another topic, and he'll respond like 10 minutes later from a day. Oh, the employees were going to assassinate Elon.
Yeah. A bunch of nerds.
Yeah, they're mad because look.
They're butthurt because they actually have a guy that's actually trying to be both-sided.
Well, he said he was a Republican, so it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, but still.
But no, I mean, I'm not getting into the politics situation of it,
yeah.
but they're just mad. Look at what happened with Disney and all that.
Yeah.
Go woke, get woke, go broke. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
Not gonna lie, this is actually the second company that fired their CEO because of they went woke.
Yeah.
They're starting a little bit.
Look, I'm not, and I don't want anybody out there to think like I'm gay bashing or race bashing. That's not what it is. The majority, let me rephrase it. The minority amount of people that are into, and I agree that the gay people and whatever it is, race, religion, whatever, you should have what you want for movies and TV shows and whatever. But I feel it shouldn't be pushed down our throat, and it should not be just put in there for the sake to include. I am not against. I've watched so many different movies and shows that had different races, different sexual, and it don't bother. But I hate when if it doesn't have its purpose. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got a whole bunch of whatever, and then you just have like a gay couple, and it doesn't help the story in any way.
Doesn't make sense in the story.
Yeah, because I've seen a couple of movies where they did that, and I'm like, what was the point of that? Like, if it fit, like, I mean, you could throw different people in the different aspects of it, you know what I mean, in different scenes, but I forgot the name of the movie, and it was just a forgettable movie, and I'm like, you ruined it by doing whatever. But I mean, there's a place for everyone to have what they want. I just don't want it. I don't go throwing my stuff, like certain aspects of things down people's throats. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm about. I'm all about inclusivity. I'm okay with all that, but there's a time and a place for everything to happen. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just an old person.
You look at Cobra Kai. They had the time and the place, and it was the right two characters that they formed into it.
Yeah, and like I said, Circus McGurkus is the food poisoning capital of theme parks. Oh, holidays at Universal, not Christmas. That's what I know what he's talking about. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Hey, if it is, then I get sick. I don't know what to tell you. You know? I'm still going to eat the food, and I'm a fat ass. Maybe I'm immune to food poisoning. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, and then, so now all these companies are going woke, and now people are throwing back. Mm-hmm. You don't have to throw in just insert any race. Insert any sexual, and insert any religion or what, insert any political, anything.
The biggest thing is biggest money grab company is Marvel that's doing that right now.
Yeah, and it's like Thor.
Yeah.
Like, they were just like pushing the gay agenda on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like with Thor, sometimes it was funny. Sometimes it worked. Most times it didn't. Because it was forced. It wasn't a natural integration of the character, kind of. I don't even know if he was like bi or gay or whatever he was. Like, I don't know. And me personally, I just want to go back to how movies were great, TV shows were great, insert whatever was great. You know what I mean? I want to go back to those days. And if you had whatever insert character, it was cool. It doesn't have to be slammed down my throat. No. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of it myself, because it's like, Jesus Christ, everything you turn on now.
Yeah, I don't need that, because if it's something that I'm not into, instead of complaining about it, you know what I do? What everybody should do? Change the channel. Yep. You don't see me going on Facebook going, ew, or whatever. I don't care. You do you. That's for you guys. Enjoy your special whatever it is.
Well, you look at Chucky.
I didn't see the new season, so.
No, I'm saying.
But they had that gay kid.
Those two kids.
Yeah. And that was fine.
That's fine because honestly, that storyline works. Oddly enough, and includes this season, it works even better, seeing as they're in Catholic school.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm okay. I'm not. I mean, please, people, don't take it. I can't believe I have to say this because people are stupid. I am not bashing enter whatever you think you're getting offended about. I mean, if you get offended, this is the wrong place to be at because I don't care.
The wrong two people.
The wrong. I'm going to put this out there for anybody out there that might get offended, is thinking about getting offended or did get offended, that watches my shit. I don't care. If you want to cancel me, cancel me. You'll be doing me a favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, 3. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to come out here and bash people for stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not that much of a jerk. But I am not going to cater to any one group of anybody. Not in any format. Not a coaster club. Not a political, none of it. And if you don't like it, you can go watch another YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We're all friends here. Let's have fun and just continue on having fun. Now, let me ask you guys, how many of you guys have done holidays at either SeaWorld or Universal?
I have not.
I've done it at Disney. I've beaten that horse to death.
Yeah.
But Universal is new to me.
Yeah.
And SeaWorld is too. I've only done SeaWorld one time for holidays, and I've done Universal twice. I've done Disney 4, 5, 6 times, 7 times.
I've done it through your eyes of live streaming.
Yeah. So, well, Chris, let me ask you. We'll keep Disney out of the equation, right? Which one? Well, he's going to say Universal because he works there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, let me ask you this, Chris. Do you like SeaWorld's Christmas? Because I do. I like all the different photo op things. I remember there was one that Jess and I did. It was inside a snow globe. You know, the blow-up snow globes. And it was really cool. Now, we need to mark that down for future for when we do Christmas at 13th World. Inflatable snow globe Christmas photo op. They're cool. Dollywood had. I did one at Dollywood. Plus, they have the fake snow blowing around.
And didn't we see them at Transworld?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
they were at Transworld.
Yeah. This year they were at there. Oh yeah, Disney does have problems, and I'm biased to Universal, but SeaWorld is fun. Not sure how they're tuning the Christmas Village this year. It's normally where they're building a new coaster. The Christmas Village. I don't remember the Christmas Village. I don't know where the never mind. I know. Isn't this new coaster, Chris, going over by where the polar bears and stuff were over there?
I believe so.
With the dock ride.
I believe so.
You know, the isn't it going? What are they? They would do Polar Express and that thing. Arctic Winter something, whatever the hell it was.
Arctic Rescue.
Yeah, it's something, whatever that.
Something like that.
It's like the Star Wars ride in Hollywood Studios, the original one.
Yeah.
With that, whatever you call that, motion car thing, whatever. If it's what I think it is in that area, it's before it. There's a path that will come up that way, and that's where they would have like Rudolph and Santa and whoever. And then over by that grill, that where they're doing Sesame Street Nutcracker thing.
Yeah.
No, it's going down the front passage in the area that the theater empties. Oh, is that like after it where they do the food festival? Like they had a big thing like for the Latin festival? Like, if you're looking at that Arctic building, whatever it is, to the left. Oh, okay, I know exact. I know what that is. The dolphin nursery. Yeah. I know what that is. Just because of when I was there in June or whatever the hell I was, we went and saw the dolphin nursery. So I remember that. I do. But on the Universal side of thing, I do like the Macy's parade. the holiday parade. I love going to Grinchmas. I'm intrigued to see Mannheim Steamroller just because I enjoy listening to them. And don't worry, I will have my trusty cell phone like I always do, and we'll make some videos. I'm not going to record the parade. I always record the parade, and the parade is always the same. The parade doesn't change, so I don't need to... I mean, I might take a little bit of clips here and there just to add for the main video, but I'm not going to just go, here's another copy of the parade. If you want to see the parade, it is on this channel. Look at Christmas at theme parks. It should be in there in the playlist. You can see all that stuff, but we're going to do it, and then I want to go to Islands of Adventure and see the Krampus store. That'll be cool. I can't wait. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. Okay. I get where you're going with that coaster then. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be different seeing that. You know, when it's all built. All right, so we did that. All right, so I bring up Kennedy Space Center. Have you ever been there, John?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so they're adding a new attraction.
What are they adding?
And the Peanuts, a theme to it. Ooh. So, Kennedy Space Center is going to open a new attraction spring 2023 called All Systems A-Go. The attraction will actually feature the Peanuts characters who will narrate a story telling the history of NASA leading up to the Artemis missions. The new show attraction will take place in the KSC's current...
the Artemis missions is the one that they sent up that's going to the moon.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, they sent up Artemis 1 that's going to go up and around and all that and land on the moon with a moon rover. Within the next, I think they said 50 years, they're gonna actually colonize the moon with astronauts to do scientific experiments and see if you can have life form on the moon.
Oh, yeah, to see if you'll be able to somehow create something.
Yeah. It's actually going to be a really cool mission that as they go on the storyline, how they're actually explaining everything, it's really, really interesting.
Oh,
I watched it the other day actually take off.
I mean, I've only been to Kennedy Space Center once, and I loved it.
Kennedy Space Center, I've been to a couple different times. Matter of fact, I got to see one space shuttle, I think Endeavor, go up.
Yeah, because it
was Endeavor go up.
Because they have, you know, as you're going through all the buildings, and then they have the space shuttle up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I forgot which one it was, but oh man, the way that they unveiled that was amazing. Mm-hmm. The whole little movie, and then right when they get to the part, the thing just opens up, and you're like, oh shit, like, oh my god.
I want to say that's Endeavor. That's actually up there.
Yeah, because they have the ride there that simulates taking off.
Yeah.
There's a lot of attractions there. You can always meet an astronaut. The astronauts are always there. I forgot which one we met.
It's like, I think they have like 10 or 20 of them walk around all day long, like at different times. Yep. I met one that was an Indian dude. He was actually not bad to talk to. Me and him, we were going at it with weather. He was like, I never knew a kid that knew so much about weather.
Yeah, no, I mean, for those that have never been to Kennedy Space Center, let me tell you, it is fun. If you're into spaceships and astronauts and outer space, if you even have an inkling of liking and, you know, finding out about it, it is really fascinating. You can go, you can see the launch pad, because you can take the bus.
You can take the bus out to the launch pads, and you'll actually see how everything looks. And
plus, they have the museum out there for the moon missions, so you can see the rocket.
Yep. They
have a moon rock you can touch. They have all the different copies of vehicles that went to the moon.
Were used,
on the moon. Plus all the other attractions and stuff. Like, you can spend a good full day there. They have all the different spaceships, you know, all the different ones that they have out in the rockets and stuff out in the garden there.
That's cool, actually, to see.
Yeah.
It's like, you look up at them, it's like, ooh.
All the different, you can go in some of them.
Especially the rocket booster. That was cool to go inside the rocket booster.
Yep. It's a lot of fun stuff. Chris, I'm telling you, if you get a free day, just take any free day and go to... No, that would be a dog. I mean, no, they might have red rockets.
Yeah.
They might have a red one. They might. But yeah, like I said, Chris, I'm shocked that you've never been. If you kind of get nerdy and stuff and you like that kind of stuff, it is a good time. I never thought I would say that, like, you know, because it's like being at school, kind of.
It is, because it's actually
You're getting
really
an education.
cool to see and learn things that you never knew.
Well, plus they have like debris from the Challenger. What was it? Columbia was the other one, right?
Columbia.
Like different stuff from both ship explosions and stuff.
What was fascinating for me is I got to see all that wall of patches of all the different mission patches. That was cool to see.
There's a lot of cool stuff there. I
To
definitely
me,
want to
I'm
go
a
back.
nerd for all this shit. You know this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I first went there, I'm like, I gotta do that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of cool things. Plus, you can buy astronaut suits too.
Yeah.
I mean, the replicas, they're not the real deal.
No, not the real deal, but
I almost bought one. At the time, they were like $200. Almost bought
matter of
one.
fact, the day I was there, Buzz Aldrin was there, but I was not able to meet him. Sadly.
They just found a new piece of the Challenger in the ocean last week.
I seen that.
Wow.
Yep.
So that's probably going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take it. They're probably going to examine it. See if that can tell any more. I mean, they know what happened.
Well, that was one of the big missing pieces that they never found.
Guess what?
They found it.
Well, that's pretty cool. All right, Steel Pier. It's been announced, Steel Pier in Atlantic City. They're going to be adding 2 roller coasters from Premier Rides in 2024. The big one will be a Skyrocket 2 launch coaster, which is like Phobia at Lake Compounce, or Tigress at Busch Gardens, or what's the Italian one there at Tempesto? Yeah, Tempesto at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg.
I was actually thinking of Pinocchio. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I can see like Geppetto,
Geppetto.
Tempesto.
I was going to say Geppetto,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's Disney.
And he goes, well, I'm screwed. Never paid. Nell said, I'm screwed. Never paid attention in school. Well, Nell, here's the good thing. You don't have to pay attention in school to get schooled a little bit on that. It's fascinating. Like if you like to be able to be up close and personal with rockets and all the different space vehicles.
Now, you love smelling of the exhaust and everything in cars. You can smell the rocket fuel.
Oh yeah, you can, yeah. It's just a cool, like if you like to get down and nerdy with space shit, like that's like the best place to go. Because then like they have like presentations in theaters with astronauts and astronaut talking. You can ask the astronaut questions, and you know you can. I hate. John knows I hate boring shows. I'll either fall asleep or walk the fuck out.
You usually walk the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I actually sat there the whole time. I wasn't even mad. It was like a 30-minute thing. And I was like fascinated. Like I was listening and paying it. I'm not usually the kind of guy that'll pay attention to it. I'm just not. And I found it interesting. Plus Jeremy was all excited. He got to meet a real astronaut. He was a little kid at the time.
Yeah.
And he loved it. And they had like a playground area in there the kids could play. So we let Jeremy. Oh, I don't like the smell of cars. Just my bank account. Well, with the Christmas season, it probably smells like shit because there's nothing in it. Yeah. That's what mine is. And then anyway, so the second is actually the new small spinning mouse coaster that was originally revealed in the artwork in June of 22 as coming in 23, but now it looks like it's been delayed. So it's coming in 24. So they're going to get... I really thought that pier down in Atlantic City was going to die off.
I did too.
I went to it years ago. Before they started adding
I was
cool
thinking
stuff.
it was going to die off because of the way Atlantic City's been dying off.
Yeah, but now it's kind of back on a little bit of a resurgence. But it's becoming like the new Las Vegas. Bringing in more, it's not just casinos. They're bringing in more I know they're putting indoor water parks, indoor go-kart. They're trying to do everything they can to get people back.
Pulling, that's the best thing to do anyway.
Well, they need to do something because I did...
To make it a destination, it's the best way to do it.
I think it was like 2008 or 9, we did work on the convention center down there, the Atlantic City Convention Center. So then I had to take the little train into Philadelphia from there, from Atlantic City into Philly. And my father's like, let me drop you off. Don't walk. Well, he fell asleep. You know, he still had another day to finish up, but it wasn't needed. I wasn't waking him up. I knew where I was going. It was like 3 blocks over to the train station.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the stairs. What's underneath the stairs? A homeless guy sleeping. Like, it's sketchy at night. So I feel they need to revitalize that whole area and and help the homeless people out. Don't just like throw them somewhere.
Yeah, throw them somewhere. Throw them down the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, send them to the.
Send them to Snooki's house.
Yeah, send them over there.
Partying.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They'll become new meatballs.
Yep. All right, so Lake Compounds Holiday Lights is now going on. I have it up here to just give you some info of what's going on. So Holiday Lights run every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 19th through December 24th, plus Monday through Saturday, December 26th through 31st, to say goodbye to the holiday season. So they got different festivities. So they got, November 19th already passed. So November 25th through 27th, the season of giving. Celebrate with us as we collect canned goods. Get $5 off parking when you bring eligible food items. December 2nd through 4th, show us your best ugly sweater. So
I just bought one at Walmart.
December 11th, Holiday Lights. You can bring your furry BFF for photos with Santa, pup cups, and more. Plus meet and greet with volunteers from Meriden Humane Society. Donate to a doggo in need. December 16th through 18th, don't miss Gingerbread Weekend. So there's
make our way that way.
Indulge in delicious gingerbread-themed food and beverage offerings. Available during this weekend only. Plus, build your own gingerbread house and decorate gingerbread characters.
I think we might have to take a trip there together.
They shouldn't. You don't want me over there building gingerbread houses in public.
Hey, I seen a couple of brand new ideas from Walmart. I seen gingerbread house ideas. If we do a gingerbread remake from last year.
Oh, God. Because every time we do one of these weird extra things like gingerbread house building, pumpkin painting, carving.
Yeah.
We don't do anything normal. You know this, right?
No, we never do anything freaking normal.
Because didn't I destroy my smash it? Like I just was like, screw it. Because people enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah.
People like seeing us act like idiots and destroying shit. Because that's what we do best. We destroy shit. All right, so December 26th through the 30th. The holidays ain't over yet, buddy.
Yay!
This is join us for one final week of Holiday Lights as we close out the 22 season. Then, December 31st, Kids New Year's Eve presented by Pepsi. They got a bubble dance party, juice box toast, and our final fireworks show of the year. Meet us at the entrance of Crocodile Cove from 5 to 8 p.m. to dance the night away to a professional DJ with your favorite Lake Compounds characters and count down to 8 p.m. when we close out the 22 for a spectacular fireworks show.
Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah.
Then they got Kyle's holiday party. Oh, Kyle the Crocodile. They got meet and greets with Santa.
Santa!
Letters to Santa, balloon twisting. What about nipple
Balloon
twisting? What about nipple twisting?
I didn't know they made condom twisting.
Hey, stuff a bear.
Hey, I'm already stuffed.
We're going to stuff you some more. Make your own snow globe, and you can personalize ornaments. You can look at Christmas lights. You can ride rides and freeze your ass off in the cold.
I will be.
Oh, I know. I probably... I can't say I won't go, but I only have, very limited December time left. Because I'm going away for that weekend.
Yeah.
For that. Then the following weekend is the haunted house.
Yeah.
So I only have the first weekend of December and Christmas weekend and the weekend after. So I gotta.
We do have to go to Holiday Lights. We actually haven't been to Lake Compounds all season.
Dude, I haven't been since 20.
Yeah.
I haven't been. I know.
Could this be the Joshy Poo, John, Jeremy, and Charles day we needed?
It could be. It very well could be. I don't know. All right, what else do I got in the news list? Because I really want to get to Disney. All right. Roger Williams Zoo does their light spectacular. I have not been to it, but you have, right?
It's really, really nice. You walk throughout the whole entire zoo, and it's themed differently. Each of the pots is themed differently.
It says boasting more than 3.5 million illuminated lights that
Mhm.
transform the zoo into a winter wonderland.
It's really, really nice. It honestly is.
And it's open, rain or shine. No refunds or rescheduling.
The tickets are not bad for a price either.
Well, let's see. How much are the tickets? Let's see. Oh, $12.
Yeah.
Ages 13 plus is 12. Children ages 2 to 12 is 10. And toddlers age 1 and under are 10 free.
Because
And if you're a current zoo member, you save $2 off an adult ticket or $1 off a child ticket.
yes, we're already planning that. I'm taking Grayson.
I don't need that. We got rid of that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, and then also Southwick Zoo, Winter Wonderland, and the Festival of Illumination.
Since Edaville is closed tomorrow, that's what we're going to.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice. I would like to go, but by the time... I mean, this is only 20 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that. It's like 19 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I live closer to Southwick than I do Roger Williams.
And it's sad because you go to Roger Williams Mall.
Well, I didn't go at all this year. I went several times last year.
I know you did.
And I went reopening day from COVID. That was different. What else do they have, though? Like,
they have the train ride. They have the lights.
Because I do really want to go to the Southwick Zoo one. Oh, talking about Christmas lights, the Give Kids the World Light Show walkthrough has moved to Island's H2O Water Park. That's different. But yeah, so they got, there's a bunch of stuff here. I'm trying to give you guys the goods of, theme parks are closing, for the season around here. I mean, you got Lake Compounce, you got Edaville.
Santa's Village.
Yep.
Is Canopy? No, Canopy's
No,
closed.
Canopy doesn't do any Christmas yet anyway.
Great Adventure has Holiday in the Park.
Well, yeah, they're a bigger park, more popular. Six Flags just doesn't do it for people. Well, it's way too cold up here. That's why. The places that get really cold, lost.
Holiday in the Park.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's sad, too. Because, honestly, we can both sit here and say we actually enjoyed it.
Oh, I did. Especially getting the s'more, because we always got a free
The
s'mores.
s'mores was always nice to do.
Yeah, we always did it near the end. Sit by the fire, toasting on marshmallows. We'd go see Santa.
Oh, that was funny last year when we did that.
Yeah, me, you, and Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
We can go visit Santa. Like, yes, I'm an adult, but I'm like a 5-year-old.
And we squished each other.
Yeah, I mean, I go and I see Santa. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I want to have fun in life.
Even the drive-thru was nice.
Oh, yeah. Especially when COVID came and there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
It was like, well, it's this or sit home with a thumb in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I did the drive-thru.
And then when we had the walkthrough,
Yeah.
when it became the unofficial 13th, SFNEOnline day.
Yeah. Oh, that was the year of return of COVID when you could
Yeah.
walk through.
Yeah.
And it was one direction. It's
Not
like
one
we'd be
direction.
going this way, and then we'd see everybody coming this way, and then we
Yep.
were this way, we'd see everybody going that way. Wait, no, wait. It was cool. All right, so last two things, then I'll show you the Voices in My Head video, and then it is Disney time. Yay. So, Haunted Acres. Do you fear what I fear?
Do you fear what I fear?
December 17th, we got tickets.
Yes, we do.
Me, Jess, John, and Ashley, we're going. I know Rez is going.
Anne Marie's going.
Oh, is she?
Anne Marie, Lindsay's going.
Oh, wow. So, Haunted Acres in Windsor, Connecticut. It is an extreme Christmas event.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme. You will be touched. You will be separated. They said they're doing max groups of 4 people to go through.
We gotta see if we can get Rez with us though.
He's probably going to go with.
Anne Marie and
Yeah.
Lindsay. I'd rather go all of us together. Would have been nice.
Oh, I know.
We can egg him on.
I know. Imagine you got all, you got normal people going through that don't work at haunts.
Yeah.
Then you got the people that work at haunts going through the haunt
and want to get tortured.
Yeah, we're like, come on, because I'd be like, is that all you got?
Come on,
you want me to show you how it's done?
Yeah, especially tickle time.
Yeah, you want the tickle time? Yeah. So one, I want to check it out because it's outdoors. It's not an indoor haunt.
No, and it's something that's actually during Christmas time that we can all do together, and it's a stream haunt.
Yeah.
So
you get, like I said, you're gonna get touched. You're gonna get separated. You're gonna get messed with. In a Christmas themed haunted attraction. So we'll check that out. I don't know yet if I'm doing Fright Kingdom or not. It's kind of up in the air. I got to decide that quick. Yeah. But December 2nd through 4th, Fright Kingdom. That's in Nashua, New Hampshire. Indoor haunt. I've gone to this Christmas event year after year. It doesn't really change much, but I still love it. They just do a great job. They have, they change the characters from being Halloween characters to Christmas characters, and it's decorated for Christmas, even with the regular. They just make it work. It doesn't look stupid, and they do a good job of decorating it. It's always a great time. If you haven't been, I totally suggest doing it. It's like an hour and a half. It's near Canopy Lake, right?
Yeah.
Ish.
It's like a half hour from Canopy.
Oh, yeah, it's near
20 minutes.
Because Canopy is near Manchester.
Because I actually, my hotel, when we got to hotel one time, was actually not far from Fright Kingdom.
No, that's not bad. So yeah, there's two Christmas haunted events. The Fright Kingdom one is not an extreme event. It's just normal, go through, nobody's touching you kind of thing. So if you're a wuss, go to that one. If you're not a wuss, go to Haunted Acres. Mm-hmm. And then in Halloween time, if you're not a wuss, come to
13th World.
Yeah, come to either Cumberland or Palmer, and you can get touched unless you're a wuss. Mm-hmm. All right, so let me break out the video. I took it off my phone already. This is 1 minute and 52 seconds. Yeah, it's in Connecticut. Haunted Acres in Connecticut.
Yes.
Yep. We're going. Like I said, Rez is going, Anne Marie's going, I'm going, Jess is going, he's going, Ashley's going, whoever, I don't know who else is going, but we're going to go and have some fun. So, for those that missed out, there's the car again.
There's the best car of RMC.
Yep. All right, hang on.
Besides Wicked Cyclone.
Wicked Cyclones is cool. Come on. Oh, wait. Add sauce.
Add sauce.
Used to be in New Hampshire, he says. Yeah, I don't know much about Haunted Acres at all. Oh, wait, where the hell is it? Here we go. Ready? I don't think you guys are ready for this. Basically. I didn't take it. Shit out of Jeremy. Can't really notice it too much. You can. Oh, you can right now. Like I'm looking at my head. I look like I got radio. Yeah, the audio is. I don't know. It's just how I got it. Just somebody's camera. I didn't. Hey, oh, he said he loved it so much he wants to do it every show now. But you can hear the people singing. It's the speakers. See that? See right in front of us? You see the tops? Those are all speakers, bass. I got thrown. They told me to get off.
I read that comment.
Everybody does. But yeah, for some reason, that club the video I got on my phone, my father messed up. He must have hit the button by accident at some point, and he only got 7 seconds. The only thing I cared about was this song.
That was the only thing I was waiting to see. And
So, yeah, that was...
DJ LM's wife over there. I seen her videos. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't get Ether,
Yeah.
but she got me. But, like, it was just like, you can hear the people in the video singing, and, like, you can't see the crowd, but the crowd behind everybody is going fucking nuts. You know, like, it was just nuts. It was crazy. Like, I can't explain it.
Oh, next show for sure I'll...
There's one being I can't mention yet. I'll tell you about it off air, because it's not. We're looking for a venue in a certain town, if for a specific couple of dates.
Yeah.
And who it's with. I'm like, yeah. It's local.
Yeah.
A lot closer than. That's one thing about my music.
I love that. Yeah.
Fury wrote that chorus, right?
He killed it on that chorus.
Yeah, that song, like I said earlier in the show, I don't know how many of you are watching. When you go to, and not just me, I'm just saying any of your just pick your favorite artist. And there's always one or two songs that you're hoping they do live. Yep. Well, Voices in the Head is that song. Like, you know what I mean?
That like an Abortion.
Well, Abortion too, yeah. But that was a more hip-hop show.
Yeah.
So I took Abortion off the list.
Yeah, your set list for... This one was actually not a bad set.
Oh, DJ LM told me after he was crying when I did Just Let It End. That's like his favorite song.
Yeah, that's his
jam. Like he goes, oh, I seen you looking back at me. He goes, you couldn't, because he wore the mask. Your mask.
Yeah.
He wore it the whole set. You know what I mean? And just to give that, you know what I mean, like the connection with us and the music video and like it was just fun. It's like. I know, like, you know, I talk about it a lot, and it sounds like I'm full of myself, and I'm not. But, like, all night, and I see it. Like, I really realized Friday night, like, things are about to pop.
They are.
Things are going to blow up. And I just want you guys to know, when things pop off, I'm still doing a grow show, working in a haunted house. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not bouncing from shit because, I became... somewhat semi-famous, you know what I mean, off of it. That ain't me. That's not my style. Because I know, like, for Rich and Zeke, they've both confronted me about this. You know what I mean? Like, at the haunt, they're like, dude, we know you're going to blow up. We can see it. Like, they see it. You just, all the stuff, they can just see it.
You can see it.
You can see that, like, I'm not there yet. It might take another year or two.
You can see, like,
the trajectory.
The trajectory is going.
It's
going.
Yeah, it's still... You know what I mean? Like, but I just want to reassure everybody. I mean, the Grow Show might not happen. If I happen to get a tour sometime, I might have to be. Well, John will be with me anyway, so we'll probably have to do it from the bus.
Yeah,
or the van.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Be like, I would definitely do the Grow Show on the tour bus for sure. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would be like, all right, we're rolling in. We're driving around. Let's do. But I would. Maybe we could do like MTV Cribs.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, here's my crap.
Here's my bunk. Here's your bunk. Here's my seat. Here's my seat.
Yeah. Because I was a little...
This is where I drop my macaroni and cheese.
Well, because like when, what do you call it, DJ Paul rolled up?
Yeah.
His bus was nice. Like, most of the time on those tour buses, you can't see into them. His had like this big window, and you could see him. He was watching sports. You could see DJ Paul, and he's sitting there with his leg crossed like this, and he's just watching on the couch, just watching sports. So he's pulling in. I'm like, that's what I want. All right.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's gonna, like I said, it's probably gonna take a couple more years, maybe 2, 3, 5 years.
On the web.
It's gonna take a little bit, but like I just wanted to, now I'm gonna get off my high horse. I just wanted to tell everybody that I wasn't just gonna disappear. I'm still gonna be me. I have to be me. I have to be grounded, and you guys have to help make sure that I'm grounded. I'm telling you guys.
Hey, I'm working my best to try and keep you grounded as well.
And I think I've done okay with that. Like I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't like gotten my ego in the way or anything like that. Like I haven't acted like a douchebag yet. I'm sure there's going to be a day where I might have like a mood or something, be like, fuck you, I'm the man today. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy, but anyway. All right, so the big news of the dropped, which was weird, after 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
And I was the one that dropped the news.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting watching TV.
I was on my thing because I was watching, we watched Yellowstone, and then I'm watching. I looked on thing. Something told me, look, there's something going on. I looked. I was like, oh shit. I seen it first on Facebook, and I'm like, nah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, everybody thought it was a joke.
Then I started seeing it pop up on Twitter. I'm like hitting this thing. Oh, it's one of my guys that I could trust. It's another one that I could trust. Holy crap! It's starting to
It
come
blew
over
up
the place.
because it was weird. You know, it was weird because like I seen it like that's because when you put it in the chat, I was like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then Charles was like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I started looking around. Like I even went to like I typed into Google, Bob Chapek steps down, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was on everything. CNN,
And
NBC,
the funny
Fox,
thing
everything.
was everybody was all getting ready to watch the Elton John farewell show at Dodger Stadium, and all of a sudden this just pops up, and all the big YouTubers that were actually at Dodger Stadium were like, we're waiting for Elton John, the biggest show ever, and we just get the biggest news ever.
Oh, I know.
Holy crap. Because honestly, I waited until I started seeing it pop up a lot more before I announced it in the chat.
Yeah.
Because A, I did not believe that whatsoever.
Oh, I didn't either. So I'm just gonna read you this blip that I typed up, or more like copy and paste that So I copy and pasted a lot for whatever article I got. But I mean it's the same thing that went around everywhere. So Bob Chapek, who replaced Iger in 2020 as CEO, is stepping down immediately. We thank Bob Chapek for his service at Disney over his long career, including navigating the company through the unprecedented challenges of the pandemic. Susan Arnold, chairman of the board for Disney, said in a statement on Sunday night, the board has concluded that as Disney embarks on an increasingly complex period of industry transformation, Bob Iger is uniquely situated to lead the company through this pivotal period. Investors cheered the news, sending Disney's shares up 9% on Monday after the stock had lost roughly 36% of its value this year. Iger has an almost mythical status as a leader of Disney. He spent 15 years as the CEO, was instrumental in acquiring major brands like Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, the home of Star Wars. Iger also closed the $71 billion deal to buy most of 21st Century Fox, kicked off the streaming revolution as Disney with the creation of Disney Plus in November of 19. He stayed on executive chairman, directing the company's creative endeavors, and officially left the company nearly after 50 years at the end of last year. Disney said Sunday that Iger had agreed to serve as CEO for 2 years with the mandate from the board to set the strategic direction of renewed growth and work closely with the board in developing a successor to lead the company of that completion of his term. The move is also surprising since Chapek just renewed his contract. He got a 3-year one, June, July, August, something like that.
I think it was June.
In June, right there. So the company's board of directors unanimously voted to extend Chapek's contract as CEO for another 3 years, the company said in June. Chapek's new contract began in July and was set to run until 25. Also, it appeared that Iger was set in retirement with his legacy as one of Disney's most notable and successful CEOs. Now he's back. I'm extremely optimistic for the future of this great company and thrilled to be asked by the board to return as its CEO, Iger said in a statement Sunday. Disney and its incomparable brands and franchises hold a special place in the hearts of so many people around the globe, most especially in the hearts of our employees whose dedication to this company and its mission is inspiration. Iger added that he is deeply honored to be asked to again lead this remarkable team with a clear mission focused on creative excellence to inspire generations through unrivaled, bold storytelling. Now, what do I think happens? Oh, yeah. Now what I think happens. This is what I typed in here.
Yeah.
Now, Chris is saying Chapek found out he was fired 5 minutes before he was supposed to introduce Elton at the concert and was forced to leave.
That sucks for him. That was a good concert.
Grobel said Iger is not returning as a placeholder. There is some major change or deal coming.
That's what I'm thinking as well, because there's got to be something that's going on behind the scenes that nobody knows right now.
Well, what Chris had told me something that he heard a rumor from. And I heard
And I sent you something too.
Well, after Chris sent me the stuff earlier today, about 5-ish, 6, between 5 and 6 tonight.
Yeah.
3 other people told me the same exact thing that Chris did.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll read what Chris said because it's the same. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
Where's Chris?
Where's Chris? It's exactly the same thing. So what he had heard and he told me is exactly what 3 other people told me. So it sounds like it was a hostile takeover brought on by several big studio heads, including Kevin Feige saying he goes or we do. It led to an emergency board meeting that during this meeting they called Iger and got him to agree. And then 15 minutes later and about 30 minutes before it was public, Chapek found out.
Well, I honestly say that is true. It sounds like it would be true because honestly, Feige and there was a lot of rumors coming out lately that Feige has not been happy.
Well, no, because Chapek was taking away control from the studio heads.
Yeah.
You know, for Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm. I mean, Lucasfilm.
Chapek is the reason why Tim Burton walked away from Disney.
Oh, he did? I didn't even know he did.
He walked away from Disney about 6 months ago.
No, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know that.
He was because they were going to start working on a project, the live-action Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Chapek, the rumor is that Chapek wanted him to change up the characters to make them more woke.
Oh, yeah, he didn't want to do it.
He does not, and he came out about it saying he does not like the wokeness of Disney, and is the reason why he stepped away. That's why Wednesday is on Netflix, is because of this whole thing that's going on. He already had set up something behind the scenes, and Chapek was pissed off that he went with Netflix for Wednesday.
Yeah, but does Disney have the rights to Addams Family? I don't think so.
No, but Chapek wanted him to do the new Addams Family ideas on Disney for Disney Plus.
Oh, so because he went to Netflix,
he was pissed off because now there's a rumor that he's going after his properties with Disney.
Makes sense now, but still, there's a lot. I mean, there's also the rumor, like you said, about the potential of Apple buying Disney.
Yeah.
That could be the big deal that Grobel is talking about.
That's something that popped up, and I sent it right over to you guys. It's like I read the article. It's like,
I mean, that rumor has been around for a few years now,
but I can see that happening now. With this actually happening,
because, matter of fact, I've talked about this.
Yeah,
in the past. I don't know when that was.
We have in one of the shows in the past.
I don't know how I would feel about Apple buying it.
Thing is Apple is trying hard now to try and make themselves legit with the TV streaming services.
Yeah, but if they did that, they could just get rid of Apple TV and just keep Disney Plus.
And that's what would actually happen, because now you figure you got Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. Now think about it this way: Apple TV has MLB rights.
Yeah.
So there's your MLB going to ESPN, because they have Sunday Night Football, baseball. So there's your little play into that. You have to look at a lot of the streaming rights ideas. If they Apple buys out Disney, you figure now you got Apple that's gonna have a catalog that's unreal, because you figure they got Disney, Marvel, Fox. 21st Century Fox.
Yeah, like Chris is saying, Apple will not buy Disney. It's not their market. The streaming and the movies and that.
Yeah,
that's what they're going after. I personally would not want to see Apple buy them.
I wouldn't either, because honestly, I don't see Apple being a good contender for it.
I mean, they got the money. They could buy it, and they even have money to pay off the debt and still have money in the bank. You know, I don't know where this is going to go. I really don't. But I feel like what I think, I'm not saying it is going to happen, It's more of what I would like to see happen. Down the, a fifth gate.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see. I'm not saying it is going to happen or it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I would be more worried about Amazon buying Disney.
I agree. Amazon would be a good... Amazon and Apple would be the two that would actually have the balls to go after it.
But I wouldn't want either one of them owning it.
No. And Amazon, people, is the laughing stock with the Thursday Night Football streaming.
I have no idea. I don't...
It sucks.
Really?
There's a lot of glitches, I will say that.
Well, isn't this their first year doing it?
Yeah.
That's why. Next year they'll probably fix the glitches.
Well, the thing is they're using NFL Network, NFL TV, NFL stuff, and they shouldn't be getting glitches, and they're getting glitches, and then they also got shitty games for Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, that's not good. They probably did it on purpose.
That's what I'm thinking, too. Because I don't think NFL actually likes the fact that Amazon... I don't think a lot of teams... Well, a lot of true teams don't like Amazon being involved with it.
The way that the world is, that's just how it's going to be. So, but I think with all the stuff that J Peck was doing, I mean, everybody knows I hated J Peck from...
J Peck is J Peck. It's...
Like, once we got out and parks were reopening, like, I gave... Oh, Amazon growth is coming from web services. I feel like Chapek wasn't the right guy because he doesn't have a creative bone in his body. The only thing that Chapek knew how to do was make money and try his best to keep the losses low.
What's that sound like? Who's that sound like?
I don't know. Oh, Six Flags.
Yep. Salim, Balazim, whatever.
I just call him Zim Zim Zalabim.
Yep. That's exactly who it sounds like. So, he needs to start watching out what's going on to Chapek. Yeah, we know some of the... he's trying to make a big buck with certain things, but I don't see... I see something happen with him leaving soon.
What? Oh, Lindsay sent me this thing. He says, just hit me. A nickname for Walt Disney was Uncle Walt. But there's the phrases, Bob's your uncle. Well, he's not ours. So what, Uncle? What? Am I missing something? What's the big deal about Uncle? Is that a racial term or something?
Probably.
I don't understand that. Like, the thing I don't understand is, if it says Uncle Walt, what is that supposed to be a racial term? You know what I mean? Like, is it racist or something?
Remember what Disney used to do.
It doesn't matter what they used to do. Like, people are nitpicking shit.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm not saying whatever they did in the past is right, but it's the past.
Yeah.
I don't care about what somebody did in the past.
Yeah.
I care about their character and, how they are today.
And the thing is...
Because look, you, me, and everybody else in this chat, I don't give a shit. And if you say you didn't, you're a friggin' liar. Everybody I know has said the N-word. Everybody else said racist stuff, gay stuff. Every one of you have done it. And if you say you didn't, you're a liar and I don't believe you. I'm telling you. Everybody did. I'm not saying these new kids probably didn't. Maybe they did. I don't know. But us older folk, we have a day of reckoning coming to us because all of us. I mean, but I had permission to say the N-word because I was hanging out with gangs.
Yeah.
Back in the day. They allowed me. They gave me permission. I'm not saying it was... I mean, I wasn't walking around saying it in a racist term. You'd be like, what up, N-word? What up, N-word? Like that, not... You know what I mean? But...
What up, Jason?
I'm just saying, anybody out there that's even around my age, maybe anybody from 30 years old and older, you've all said it. You're not innocent, Chris. Everybody's done it. Everybody's done something, said something. $1 billion a year?
Yeah. They did their best. $1 billion a year. to get it away from NBC.
Jason in Paradise, what you were walking into, Lindsay here was talking about, I guess they're trying to insinuate about, what, Bob Chapek?
Yeah.
Being racist or something?
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's, they're calling him Uncle Walt, and there's the phrase, Bob's your uncle. Well, he's not ours. I'm just talking about, like, the racist stuff, and I'm saying people years ago, people do it now, but I don't feel it's now as prevalent as being, disrespectful to whether, race, sex, whatever. I feel it was way worse back in the day, and we were all guilty of it. Because if you didn't say it, even as a kid, I'm talking like 70s, 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying everybody said slanderous shit. Nobody's innocent. That's why I don't, and what I was referring to is, I don't care what people did in the past. What are you doing today? How are you treating people today? People always deserve a second, well, for the most part, not pedophiles and murderers, but, you know what I mean? You know what? He fired a black guy. Who cares? See, people purposely make it a racial or whatever thing. If I would have seen somebody that's black or gay or whatever, the first thought in my mind doesn't go, racist, sexist, I don't. Because it's not in my brain anymore to be racist or sexist or whatever. You know what I mean? I've grown as a person just like everybody else that's watching and has gone on. You know what I mean? Like, look, we've all said nasty shit when we were younger. We all have. I mean, I still say nasty shit, but not that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not running around with the N-word. And you can hear it in my music. On my first album, I was like, N-word, N-word. You know what I mean? Because that was what, you know what I mean? I was hanging around gangs and hanging around stuff and doing stupid, you know what I mean? Hanging around stupid people. I was influenced by these people. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying when I was young, impressionable, and stupid, that's what I did. I'm not saying I don't deserve any credit for changing my ways. I just grew up and became a somewhat, not total, but somewhat decent human being. Well, yeah, but you know what? Gravel, I know Disney historically has had some content. Oh, nice. Top Gun Maverick, December what?
December 22nd.
Woo! Paramount Plus, baby. I'm watching that shit.
Yeah.
So Gravel's saying Disney historically has had some content that didn't age well, racially, feminist-wise, etc. Well, you know, I mean, it's the time. And I'm not saying it's right.
Well, don't forget, that's exactly what I was just going to say. It's the time. Because you got to look at Walt Disney. He grew up in a time that basically in the South, you were brought up a certain way.
Yeah, but he's from Illinois or something, ain't he?
Still. That was still clan country.
Well, yeah. And it's like, I mean, I'll give it to you like this. Speaking of race stuff. When my grandmother was alive, when I was a teenager, this is exactly what my grandmother said to me. So don't let people take this out of context because I never did it. Because I know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're going to show a clip of this, you show the whole clip from now to then. Because, you know, people just click the thing saying what I'm about to say. So this is what my grandmother used to say. Oh, Missouri, that's what it was. I thought Illinois. Same difference. That's the Bible Belt anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is what my grandmother used to tell me as a teenager. This is what she told me. And I never listened to her. She says, don't ever date a black girl. If I see you on the street with the black girl, I'm going to cross the street so I'm not walking on the same side of the street as you. The old ways. And I told my grandmother even back then, I'm like, why? Like, who cares who I date? Who cares? You know what I mean? Even I knew back then, that's like the 80s, 90s back then.
Yeah.
I even knew back then not to think like that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't care. You know? I mean, I've dated some chicks of different ethnicities. And I get it. You know, it's the times. Times are change. You have to change with the times. You can't always be that. Like, I get it, Luke. When you're stuck in it's trying to teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah,
I get it. It takes a decent human being to be able to change and not see that. So Walt was brought up in a different time. Not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that was the thing back then to do that thing back then. You know, but people's minds are different. People are changing with the times. That's why when I start, you know, like people saying, oh, it's a racial thing because he fired a black guy. No, he fired a guy that needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The issue is some of Walt's creations are stuck. Yeah, they are. So if people are that strung up, I mean, that's why, what do you call it? Splash Mountain's getting rethemed. And I'm okay with it rethemed because I know it's going to sound crazy and stupid, but I like Princess and the Frog.
I actually watched it the other day.
It's not bad.
For the first freaking time.
But, like, I love when the voodoo shit comes into it and all that.
Yeah.
It's got a, like, yeah, it's a princess movie, but it's got that creepy horror little element to it. You know what I mean? With the voodoo and all that. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like it.
Again, that was also the Creole. That's the Louisiana in it.
Yeah. And I've finally been to New Orleans so I can vibe with that. Yeah. And it's really cool. You know? And that's what I like about it, and I'm okay with that. You know, you have to change with the times, and I know, you know, like a lot of like Disney attractions are changing, you know? However, it's changed some. However, most of Florida, north of Orlando, was mostly like Alabama, Mississippi, etc. The pirate changes with the slaves was not okay. Are you talking about like the hooker or whatever too? Whatever she was? You know what I'm talking about, John? In the Pirates, when the chick that was getting chased or whatever she was. That's why a lot, like Disneyland, or is it, Disneyland's tree, the tree there is getting, Disneyland is getting changed to whatever.
Yeah.
It's getting a new thing, you know. You're going to start seeing a lot of your classics over time disappearing. You got to change with the time. Yes, and then you're going to have the true Disney, tried and true, pitchforks and torches when, you know, eventually, you know, Space Mountain's going to go.
You're going to have a Gaston at the gates.
Yeah, it's...
with a LeFou.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, things got to change because eventually my generation, you know, our generation that grew up with what's in the park today, going to die off. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these kids today don't like the old shit.
No.
They like the new shit. So they're going to have to get rid of some of your classics. Sorry, guys. They're going to do it. Just like where your favorite rides go. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. So I think...
eventually you're going to see another Dumbo movie that's...
different. Changed. Yeah. You know, and I get it. And that's why it's like, look, I'm sick and tired of hearing this is racially motivated and sexually motivated or whatever. There are instances where it is. And that stuff needs to stop. You know what I mean? Where it's appropriate to say, no, that's bad. But you just can't right off the bat go, racist.
Kids nowadays don't know what that word really means. All they know is, if there's something that has nothing to do with what they like as a opinion, you're racist.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why? Because I don't have the same opinion as you?
Yeah, that's why it's like, I will call out anybody on anything. I don't care. You know what I mean?
You see what I do.
I know you're in Facebook jail all the time. Chris says, I get the whole rides, but when you change single scenes because it's not PC, I call the banners and go to war.
I agree.
Well, because look, if the attraction, if you have to start changing scenes, like the same thing with Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
Because the white guy was on the top and the black guys underneath them were getting attacked by the animals.
Yeah.
They were like, that's racist. Well, why wasn't it racist when the ride was built?
Yep.
Why wasn't it racist in the 80s? Why wasn't it racist in the 90s? Why wasn't it racist in the early 2000s? Just now it is?
Because honestly, you look at the times that this came out, the 80s. There was no racist person, really, that was given a crap anymore.
Well, I mean, there was, but
the 90s, you obviously, you even know. The 90s, everybody forgot about race.
Yeah, but it was just doing their thing, living life.
You gotta think about it this way. We grew up in an era, in the 90s, that we can legitimately say no one gave a shit about race. Everybody gave a shit about having fun, enjoying themselves. It was party time every time that you went together with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
It was the perfect time. Now, you guys tiptoe and steppy-toe around every little landmine, it seems.
Man, I wish I had the money to buy Disney.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't care what any of them people said.
Nope.
I would still be a family-friendly park, but I would do it my way and what I wanted to do. and I wouldn't care about. You think it's racist? No, it's not, bitch.
Nope.
And that's why I would never own something even if I had the money. They wouldn't sell it to me.
No, they wouldn't.
Because I think for myself. I don't think for. And please don't take it as I'm being a jerk, like to be a jerk. That's not what I'm trying to do. He's back and he feels like crap. I want the mermaid back in Pirate. I don't even remember a mermaid.
I don't remember mermaid either.
Where was the mermaid? I don't even remember the mermaid. Why don't I remember a mermaid? How long ago was the mermaid? I don't remember that. Was that before the Johnny Depp makeover? Yeah, see? What mermaid?
Or was he thinking about that, the
slut?
The slut.
No, because the slut was walking around. It wasn't a mermaid. I don't remember a mermaid at the Pirates. Where was this mermaid? Oh, first seen on the beach, removed a few years ago.
Huh.
I don't ever remember seeing a mermaid.
I don't remember seeing that either.
Huh. Who the hell would have known? So, let me ask you guys. What do you guys think about Chapek being ousted and Iga back? Because whatever the problem is, being 9 o'clock at night when the news is breaking on a Sunday, shit went down. Shit went down somewhere. Sideways, upside down. So, we talked about, we thought, maybe a fifth gate will come, to compete with Epic down the road. It might come out 2 or 3 years after.
Yeah. Or is it like Grabo was saying, could it be a sale? Like I was saying, could it be a sale? Or could it be what, there is something definitely going on.
That they need Iga for.
Because no one likes Chapek and no one can trust Chapek. I don't think it has a lot to do with the stocks being down at the worst they've ever been since 2001 at one point. Granted, that helped, but I don't think it's just that. There is something else big coming down in the pipe.
Now, let me guys ask you this. Remember the price increase on the tickets? Yeah. That starts, December 8th or something? I wonder if they're going to take that away.
Well, remember, Igor was already starting to clean house, and Igor was already starting to look at some of the ideas and starting to change them. So I say within this week coming up, we're gonna see
some changes.
That, okay, we're rolling back that price increase for now, and maybe even rolling back this or rolling back that.
I think there's something. I think Genie Plus is staying.
Yeah, Genie Plus is staying, but I don't see the prices staying. I think the prices are gonna start dropping a little bit, because I know as well as the prices that just jumped up, the new price increase that Chapek announced, you just legitimately took another 20-25% of people cannot go to those parks anymore.
Yeah, especially with inflation and everything.
Because with the way everybody's paying inflation-wise, money, food, gas,
everything's going
up. So how is people going to save money to go to the happiest place in the world when they have to spend money to live?
Yeah, it's tough. I think the reservations are going to go. I don't think right away, but they are going to go.
And probably the resorts, at some point or another, there's going to be a resort that's going to go.
You think a resort's going to go?
I think there's going to be a resort that goes, because they have way too many, and they're not selling them out like they used to either.
That's because the prices are crazy right now.
Exactly.
Well, because I'll give you an example. I used to have an annual pass. Mine expired, this year?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't renew it.
Me and Ashley were planning on going to Disney World. And then, actually, this year coming up, we stopped. We're going to Universal. And we're thinking about going to Silverwood.
Oh, and Idaho or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Oh, and they have the other Goliath?
Yeah.
And plus, all the magic not coming back from Chapek. I get it. You have to bring certain stuff back. They're having a hard time hiring people in the parks and stuff like that. I know there's more to Disney than just the parks. But I'm just talking about the park aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Because, Disney Plus is going to do its thing. The movies are going to do their thing. you know, all that, you know, they got cruise ships and all that other stuff, all their things. But when it comes to the theme park part of it, I think a fifth gate will come because I think they realize if they don't announce one,
Universal's
it's
officially gonna win even
well,
more.
not win. I mean, Universal is like nipping at the heels. I mean, their attendance is higher than most of the parks. You know, their parks are higher than Disney parks attendance wise. Disney definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah, they did.
When you look at what they did, and then, you know, they used COVID as a way of, we can cut costs. People are still coming. No, people were still coming because they wanted to get out of the house, and they were being understanding of the COVID things and not having enough employees and couldn't do everything. And now, you know, realistically, now we're into what? We had 20, 21. So we're in the third year of COVID.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't know how many of you care about COVID anymore. I don't own a mask. I threw all mine out. My cloth ones. I had a box of cloth ones.
Yeah.
At the office before we moved
Got
it.
rid of them.
Threw them right in the trash.
Wait, you were supposed to burn them. We were supposed to have a burning ceremony.
Well, I didn't. I just threw them in the trash. I should have wiped my ass with them.
Well, I got a bunch of white ones. The fabric white ones we can do.
I had paper ones.
Yeah.
In the trash. I personally don't care. I've had COVID twice. It was a sniffle and a cough.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I thought I had it now, but it's not. It doesn't feel like COVID.
It's not.
Whatever it is. It's just a dry, tickly throat.
Yeah.
I didn't have that in COVID. I just coughed.
Well, it is the time of year because the cold weather is here. Dry, cold air.
Hey, Supreme Bugs, what's up, homie? I haven't seen you in a while.
But going back to the idea of the fifth gate.
Yeah.
The Disney fifth gate, if they don't do a fifth gate and Epic Universe goes on and kills it.
Because I got a funny feeling that Epic is going to be the best park in all of Florida.
And they do this.
And I can't believe I'm saying that, but I think that's what's going to happen.
And Disney doesn't do a damn thing. I think pretty soon that will mean the fact that they are going to be sold. If they don't do a fifth gate.
I think they shouldn't.
Because I think that's going to be your telltale sign. Is something else going on? Is there a fifth gate coming? Okay, if there is, fine. If there's not, why not? Why are you stepping back that far?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody knows that Disney has plans for many different various parks. You know,
Yeah.
another gate. They have different, you know, they're in the vault. No. I'm not saying that they're going to be like doing a flash sale or anything, but I'm just saying when it comes to, they're going to need that fifth gate because now Universal's nipping on their ass. That'll be their third park gate plus a water park.
Yeah.
So Disney's got 4 parks, 2 water parks, and everything else that they got going on the property. Yeah. If they don't, and I think Disney, like the board, not Chapek.
The board realizes it.
Yeah, if they don't do something soon, they're fucked.
They really are. Because honestly, you look at the attendance of Universal. You look at how happy you are at Universal versus Disney.
Yeah, and everybody knows I hated Universal.
That's why I brought this up.
I hated it. Everybody knows. I would tell Chris all the time, Universal sucks.
And you're in love with Universal. You look at Universal in a general sense the last, I'll say, 5 years. Never mind 2020. We know what the fuck 2020 did.
Yeah, it messed everything up.
Go back 5 years. What did Universal start doing? You started seeing the groundwork being laid. Okay, they're doing this. Okay, this is coming. This is coming. Oh, crap, we getting this. Stepping up. And finally, you're seeing Epic Universe coming around. Once that opens, and it's gonna, if it blows everybody's minds, Universal can say, now reign king in Florida.
Yeah, they're coming for the throat.
And that's exactly what they're doing. They are going for the jugular for this. If they miss on the jugular, Universal's money is screwed.
But I think, I mean, look, the only land we know for sure is Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
There's rumored for Universal Monsters, at least How to Train Your Dragon stuff. There's stuff for Harry Potter. You know, I'm a firm believer, especially with today's technology,
I'm
that
dying
Epic
to see
is going to be the best park in Orlando, in Florida.
because the one thing I'm dying to see in that Epic Universe area is that Donkey Kong coaster.
Yeah.
Because that is gonna be epic in itself, because you never seen a coaster, car, or train jump track.
No.
And the only time we saw it jump track is in Final Destination 3.
Yeah. And that was an accident and it killed people.
Yeah.
So I feel when it comes to Disney, like even if say a year from today, or maybe the next D23 next year or whenever the hell, something like that, if they go and they go, okay, we're gonna open a fifth gate in 27.
Yeah.
That saves their ass. Epic's gonna get there a couple of years ahead of them, but now everybody knows when Disney does the parks,
they wait and see how things go for that next big thing.
And what is it going to be themed to? What is it going to be?
Because you look at Disney and you look at Universal, the two parks, their innovation has been beyond belief with a lot of different things. But Epic Universe, this Donkey Kong coaster is.
Oh, he says,
innovation.
"Trust me, I know what's going in Epic." Well, Chris, you need to message me and tell me what's going in, even if I can't talk about it. I still need to know what's going in Epic, for sure.
Because I see Epic opening, and then you'll end up seeing, okay, SeaWorld. What's SeaWorld gonna do? I think Epic Universe, not to get completely off the Disney topic, but Epic Universe itself is gonna be the stepping stone for every single Florida park. But not just Florida parks, the whole entire park chains. Because I think if Epic's is gonna do something, you're gonna start seeing the others stop jumping chat.
The only one that's gonna jump doing things is gonna be Disney. Like the only one that can the only two parks that can compete with each other are those two.
Yeah.
Disney and Universal. SeaWorld can't. Six Flags can't. Cedar Fair can't.
No. But I'm saying you're going to start seeing them starting to step up a little bit more. I think we're going to start seeing that.
No, because the parks don't have the money.
We shall see.
Well,
I know the parks don't have the money, but I'm saying we shall see what this actually does do. Because there's a lot of different innovation that has been starting to come out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, parks, here's the problem. You need money to put it. That's why Universal and Disney can do what they do. They can drop $1 billion on an area like it's nothing, and they get it back because they're so popular.
Yeah, why I'm saying this too is look at what do you want to call it, Coda.
Oh yeah, what they're doing,
that's a big innovation that you never thought would see in North America at any time.
Oh, with the tilt coaster and all that, yeah.
Anytime by a nobody, nonetheless. A nobody. You would think that would have been going to Cedar Fair or Six Flags. A nobody stepped up and going after something.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to start seeing smaller parks save their money and try and go after something bigger to get people to pull people in. That could happen. But Epic alone isn't going to do that. Like, it's going to be probably, like Chris is saying, best park in North America, maybe the world. It could be. I'll hold my judgment on that until I go. And I'm actually excited for it. One, it's a new park. Two, the themes. I mean, I'm mainly concerned about Mario World and Monsters. That's like the two things that I'm looking forward to the most.
Because I'm dying to see what else is coming. Because, not for nothing, I'm over How to Train Your Dragon. I'm over it.
Yeah, I still like the movies. I mean,
the movies are fine, but I think it's a theme that needs to. Okay, fine, done.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, for us, it's done. Kids still love the shit out of it. So that's...
If they're going to do something, they're going to have to do something with, like, Trolls. I think that would be the biggest thing if give Trolls their due. Give Trolls their own area. Because look at that Trolls 2 movie. The ideas they had in that.
Yeah, I didn't see any troll movie.
Oh, come on. You gotta watch it.
No, it's a girly movie. I ain't watching a girly cartoon.
It's not that girly. It's funny.
Yeah, I ain't into trolls, man.
But Trolls 2 brought areas out of in Trolls Land that you can definitely.
I just want to
put
see the
in
troll
your-
that farts
in
glitter.
there.
That's all I want to see.
Yeah, Keenan Thompson. That's Keenan.
John, stop looking at the Kid Zone plans. Wait, do you know what's going in Kid Zone? I mean, obviously you can't type it. I'm not asking you to tell me here. I like to know in private, but
Is that something I really just like stumbled upon?
well, I mean, I said it when the Kids Zone, where we talked about when it got announced like that. I was like, oh, there's probably going to be something for trolls. Because remember they had the fart and glitter troll at the meet and greet thing? People loved it.
So, but I just might have stumbled on some of the other plans that they had.
You know, I mean, yeah, probably. It's possible. I mean, because it's a DreamWorks property and all that. So, I don't know. I'm excited to see the future of Epic. I'm also excited to see what Iger does with Disney. I'm hoping that Iger can fix Chapek's baloney.
Screwed up.
I mean, some of the stuff he did, it's too late. You ain't getting rid of.
No.
You know. But you can start from today and fix.
Didn't Igor have a hand in Star Wars Land?
Yeah. But the thing is, I wish they went with their original idea and not what we got. Like, don't get me wrong, I like what we got. You know what I mean? Like, I love Rise of the Resistance. That's my favorite dark ride on the planet right now. Like, that ride is nuts. If you've never been on it, dude, when you ride that, like, it's a Star Wars nut busting, like, oh, the giant AT-ATs and everything just standing there, and the technology with the lasers shooting and blowing things up like a movie set. I mean, I know it's projected stuff.
I wish they would just blow up Andor because that's stupid.
I couldn't get in. I couldn't. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Same thing.
And I was like, and then Devin's like, he goes, you got to get past the 2 episodes.
I tried and I couldn't.
I told him, I said, I think this week or next week it ends. It was the final episode of the season.
That was what I did with She-Hulk. I waited until it ended so I could.
And then I'm gonna skip the first 2 episodes, go into the 3rd, and just and just see, because it's like a spy. Like, I love Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
That was an awesome movie, and I thought it was gonna be more like that, and it's not. It's worse than that.
It's another thing I actually liked. I don't know, you haven't watched it yet. The Santa Clauses.
Yeah, I won't start watching that till Friday.
It's actually not bad.
No, I just have a rule. I won't watch anything Christmas until Black Friday.
It's not bad. I will say I'm surprised with some of the things they went into direction with. But again, it's Tim Allen. Tim Allen got his way.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll check that out. Like, I want to see the new Christmas Story. That's already out, but I won't watch it yet because it's not.
That's the same thing. I'm just waiting because I actually want to watch back to back. And I haven't had time to do back to back.
I might do that too.
Because that's what I want to do.
Because I heard everybody, I mean, the father died.
Yeah.
The only person from the movie that did not return was the mother.
Yeah.
But all the kids and everything came back.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
That much I know about, but I don't know. I've seen the trailer. I was okay with the trailer. And
At least they brought back the slide.
Oh, yeah, I seen that in the trailer. I was like, yeah. But yeah, so I guess, you guys, I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement that we're all happy that Chapek is gone. I am.
Now, do you see this as an actual ploy for Six Flags to look at to get rid of its dumbass?
I don't think Disney, cared about the Six Flags situation to go,
no,
this is
I'm
what
talking
you do.
about the Six Flags board.
Well,
and
I'm
the
sure
shareholders are looking at this.
I'm sure they are. They're probably going, yeah, we probably should get rid of ours too.
Because it basically, if you think about it, like we we actually said this a little bit while ago. Who do they both resemble each other.
Yeah, they just, hey, make money, try to keep your losses down to as minimal as possible, and we're not going to really, invest in anything. Oh, I got spit though.
Yeah. Because honestly, I don't see Six Flags keeping the CEO too much longer. If this is, they have to honestly. I think they will wait until next year.
Well, I think
if they do anything, it will be next year because
I think once this is my theory, I think Six Flags woke up, saw that, and was like, "Huh, I think we need to do the same thing." And I bet you right now, the board of directors behind the CEO's back is already looking for a new CEO.
Yeah.
And don't be. I say
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Like I said, it would be Jim Reed Anderson.
Imagine if they brought him back.
I love it. I love those videos of his.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea, the model of it. But
I don't know when quarter 4 is being announced, but Chris is saying Chris said this will be looked at by most companies. Yes.
Yeah.
And then he's saying Six Flags board balls enough to throw a coup. Well, somebody keeps buying up a lot of shares, that company.
Yeah.
And I don't know how friendly Grobel knows the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's mentioned this before.
He's mentioned this a couple of different times.
I think right now the company that's buying up all the shares likes Zim Zalabim, Salim, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce his name, so I just call it.
Could be backdoor deal going on.
It could be anything going on. Maybe they're going to buy it and then toss that dude out, Because they're not doing like a hostile takeover thing. But who knows what's going on behind
closed doors. Because honestly, I in my opinion, I think Six Flags woke up, like you said. They saw this, and the board, everybody on the board, all the shareholders obviously have talked. Probably already have been talking about this situation.
Well, I don't think everybody has.
I don't see it happening within the next couple of months. I see it happening later, maybe next year. I see them waiting to see what Disney does.
No, I don't.
Brings.
If they're going to get rid of Zim Zalabim, it's going to happen within probably January, February. If they are. If not,
everybody got better except Six Flags.
Yeah,
everybody's numbers were better than Six Flags.
I think Spanos should be brought back.
Spanos did a good job during COVID times.
Yeah, and I think he had a decent plan going forward, and I think we should have let him
continued his plan.
Just to let him have a shot. He didn't really get a shot.
No.
He just had his shot was save the company from going bankrupt during COVID, and then we'll figure it out after. And then as soon as we broke out of that, they're like, all right, you're out of here. We got a new guy.
Yeah.
Like, hello? Like, give this guy a shot. Yeah, Six Flags needs to get rid of this guy, and they're not. Look, everybody voted with their wallets because when it came to Six Flags, because they were raising the price, and I'm okay with when you have to raise prices. We all want better attractions, and you're not going to get better attractions giving away the gate. You're going to get cheap, shitty crap that most of us. Some rides are okay. Most of us are like, this is stupid. I'm not saying we need 500-foot roller coasters, but something a little bit more than like a Joker, a 4D coaster,
Well, you look at it this way. Look what IAPA. The ideas that came out of IAPA.
Especially this year, like all the people buying it, like all the crazy stuff getting announced.
You've seen a lot of different things being announced. People are spending money. And now we saw the pictures and shit of Six Flags being around Skyline. Okay. They're giving Skyline. They're giving Skyline another shot.
Yeah.
After the failed shot they had.
Yep.
I think Skyline's going to do a good job with this one. I think more so than what they did in the past.
Well, I mean, according to remember the guy that chimed in on a comment. Yeah. That guy, I met him at IAPA last year, and he goes, we just want people to give us another chance. We've learned from our mistakes, and let's see. I'm willing to get, like I said, everybody deserves a second shot.
I'm willing to see what comes to. We have talked about ideas what can come to New England. I want to see ideas that they actually have as, I'll say, Imagineers of their own for Skyline. Because that new coaster that they showed, that looked pretty good.
The single rail thing, right?
Single rail.
Yeah, yeah.
That looks really good. So if they can step up and put that out there and actually prove that they can do it, there you go.
Yeah, they just got to do it.
And I see Six Flags being the one that they're going to try and prove everybody with.
They're going to give Six Flags a deal.
Yeah.
To get it in there and show that they can be better.
Because you look at what Six Flags did. How many companies did they give them a shot? Back in the past.
Oh, yeah, they gave them a bunch.
So.
But on that note, we're going to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed today's show. We will be back next week. Same on Thursday, most likely, right?
Thursday.
Yeah, on Thursday, not a Tuesday. This week, we just did it on a Tuesday because of Thanksgiving. So, yeah. So we're gonna go relax. And another hour or so, I'm gonna take my medication.
Yes.
My good medication.
Yeah, happy meds.
Yeah, my happy meds. I feel like a mental patient. Hey, I'm happy, drooling all over myself. And, yeah. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and eat lots of food. I mean, we're eating at Tavern on Main. They have 6 courses you can get: turkey, fish, shrimp, steak. I'm getting steak.
I know you always get the steak.
Well, I'm sick of doing the tradition. I don't know about you guys. What are you guys eating for Thanksgiving?
I got turkey. I got Spanish rice. I'm gonna have.
Ooh, Spanish rice is good.
Yep.
I love. My favorite though is Puerto Rican rice.
But the Spanish rice that's being made, who's making it?
Yeah.
Makes that crust right.
Oh, that's good because these Puerto Ricans I used to hang around with, this dude Paco, that was one of my first rapping partners, Paco. I'm talking 90s, right? Yeah. And that's how I learned Spanish. Not from school, from hanging around with Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I could read it, understand it, speak it fluent, and ask me now, and I couldn't. That was 30 years ago.
Now it's like,
you know, but, you know what I mean? And they introduced me to a lot of Spanish food because his mom always made some amazing, oh, God. What I don't even know if she's alive anymore because she was definitely a crackhead and a prostitute. I remember one time she goes, "Hey, Josh, can you go in the cupboard and get my coffee can? I want to make coffee." Well, the top came off. There was no coffee in the coffee can. It was fucking crack rocks. I was like, "Here." She's like, "You want one?" I'm like, no. No, I can honestly say I've never done crack.
Hey, once you do crack, you never come back.
But you know, like I said, if I wrote a book about my life, nobody would fucking believe it.
You have an amazing life.
It's not just amazing, just the crazy shit like in my life.
Just imagine if you actually ever meet the right person and go and put it as a memoir and then as a movie.
People wouldn't believe it. People would think I'm full of shit.
It'd be a good sitcom. I would say that.
It would. I mean, I could probably go. I probably have, I'm not even lying, 10 to 15 seasons worth of material. Like 20 episode seasons. 24 episodes. See, I probably have 10 to 15 seasons worth of crazy shit. It wouldn't get stale or repetitive.
Nope.
Ever. I mean, you've been hanging around me for what, like 3 years about?
3 or 4 years.
Yeah. And look at what you've seen in my life that I've brought you into in that time. Now imagine a whole entire life of that.
That's just crazy.
That's how my life's always been. It's not a brag thing. It's just, I find it like maybe right place, right time, kind of, you know what I mean? It's like I'm meant for greatness in some kind of everybody is. Yeah, like you have a special talent. Maybe you haven't found it yet. I don't know. I don't know what your special... Everybody has a talent.
Some people know what that special talent is.
Some people know, some people don't, but everybody is good at one thing. You just have to find what that one thing is. Like at the Haunt, the chick that drew out the cover for the yearbook.
Yep.
She showed it to me Saturday. My God, it is. I can't. I told her, she's a young girl, probably 20, 18 to 20 around there.
Yeah.
Phenomenal artist. And I said, if you need stick figures, I'm your man. I can't draw like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that.
We tried.
Yeah, I can't draw. I'm okay with it. That's why when I want, if there's a talent that I don't have or know how to do, I go to the person that has that talent. Mm-hmm. My father has said to me ever since I was a kid that I belong being an entertainer. He said that since I was born. Like,
And you're an amazing entertainer.
Well, now I'm getting it. Like things are firing up. Like, I'm finally, like, how do I put it? Like, I'm finally, like, figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like, figuring out how I should, the persona of my shit and what I should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been figuring it out. I don't know. But I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. We'll be back next Thursday. Be safe, enjoy, be fat asses, and eat lots of food.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah, and I will see you guys next week. Till then, everybody, peace out, y'all. Peace. Keep on coasting. Gobble, gobble, gobble.